Hi, my name is Dr. Ruby Moon-Houldson. Last week, the first week of March 2013, I went into Senoia, Georgia. Some people know this as Woodbury from the Walking Dead series on AMC. I went down there to do some research for my next book that I'm working on, the fourth book in the More Than Angels series. And I went down and talked to the residents there and some of the representatives of the town. Residents have been there for a long time, some have been there for a short time in order to kind of get a feel for the town, kind of hear some of their stories, past history and so forth, kind of look around, went to different shops, just to kind of get a feel for what I might be getting into for my character, who's going to be investigating past murder and then the present one. And then again, I will be going down in around the last of, let's say, May, June of this year, in order to do some more research and follow up on things that I have written and started writing on. And during that time they will be filming again the next season of The Walking Dead, which will begin back up again in October of 2013 for the next season. So while I'm there, I'm going to get a feel for the town again, with it being busy, with all these different people coming and going, and strangers, kind of the town getting, being a little bit upset from what it usually is with all of the traffic coming in and out, and the town kind of being blocked off, and people having to go into the stores through the alleyways and so forth. The inconveniences and stuff that they deal with in order to, to have people there filming. And then I also want to talk to the residents to find out, what's it like for them, the people coming and going, how's crime rate whenever strangers come into town, incidences, problems that they have. Because those are the things my character will be coming up against. So I want as much realism as possible. I did start chapter 1 when I was in Senoia last week, and so then I plan on going back when I'm finished writing the last chapter to finish writing in the same spot where I started chapter 1, which happens to be on one of the benches right downtown in Senoia, the little town there. And I sat on one of the benches, and behind me was where you saw for this year anyway, for this season, early 2013 season, where Andrea went out to kill a zombie that had infiltrated the town, and then following that, the governor had come out of the building in order to kill one of the residents who had been bitten by one of the zombies. So that's where I sat in one of the benches right there in that spot in order to write the first chapter. I will go back when I'm finished writing, or right close to finish writing the story, and write up or type up the last chapter in that same location, that same spot. I have video here where I went into town so I could kind of have things to see, so that when I was writing I could refer back to everything. And so I'm going to share kind of that with you. So it was a little shaky and so forth. The first day I went, it was really windy, it had been raining off and on, so that's why you hear all that muffling noise and so forth. So anyway, it wasn't meant to be a film for video, for like TV or anything. It's just here's the town and here's what you're looking at. And it was kind of also just something for me to refer back to as I'm writing, so that I'll get things correct and so forth. And then also I did stay at a nice bed and breakfast there, the veranda, and it was really nice. I loved it. I plan on going back and staying there whenever I go back the last of May or June, and then also my last time that I go back in order to finish up the book. So I will stay there again. It was really nice. The hostess and host were very, very friendly and had a lot of good stories to tell, so I would recommend that bed and breakfast quite highly. So anyway, here's some video for you to look at, and I'll kind of try and point out some things that you'll be seeing there. And I did kind of mention the name wrong, a little bit of the town in there, but it is Senoia, Georgia, also known as Woodbury on The Walking Dead. Hope you enjoy this. Thanks. Bye-bye. Okay, this is the town where they film The Walking Dead. So just so you know, this is the town. This is the town where they film The Walking Dead. Oh, Daryl. Alright, this is the town where they film The Walking Dead. Well, I'm filming it right now. I'm filming as I walk down the road. and I'll explain some things that we see as we go along. Okay, we're heading into the part we just walked through. You really don't see so much in the Walking Dead show, but the part past this area on further down is an area where you see like Andrea, whenever she was trying to get out, and she was trying to, what do I want to say, where she had was trying to leave, and all the people were trying to leave, she's trying to talk them out of it, and then the zombies had gotten in, and they were attacking people, and they killed people, and so then she went over then to help shoot some of the zombies, and then the governor came out when no one was going to shoot one of their own, and so that's the part that we're getting ready to head into now. The rest of this part is just a town that we really don't see a whole lot of this area here. It's mostly on the other side of this road where we're going. Right here is a little plaque that says Walking Dead TV series, and this is what they call the Plaque Hall of Fame area, which means that they filmed many different shows here in this town. This isn't the first one that they've done. Here's for consenting adults. There's more across the street. It's kind of like the Hollywood Walk of Fame, where they put actors on it, but this one's a little different. This is for the movies that's been made here. Free Jack is another one, 92. Meet the Browns in 2008. Okay. The area that we're coming up to now is the area that you see in the actual show of The Walking Dead. It's passed on this side, across this road here, as you can see now. I lost him back there. Drop Dead Diva TV series right there. Okay. Now we're moving on across the road. This is the part you actually see in the Walking Dead series. Okay, this is it right here. Sorry if it's crooked, I'm trying to do things one in one. Okay, this is the part where you see, this is right here, where you see Andrea come out to help their little fallen comrade. There's the benches, there's a car going by. There's the area out in the median, and that's where it took place at, because whenever you look over to your right, then this is where you see him come out at. You see him come out from here, and the governor, and go across the road to get him, okay, and to shoot their own. And of course then there is the orange. If you looked at it, you would see like the orange awnings, and there's the green awning, and then there's the antique sign down there for the antique store that she passes. And of course then if you also look in there, when you see the governor come out and go back, you see this row of the flowers here in this brick wall where he goes back up into the building, which is really a dentist place, the Senoia family dentistry, the Senoia, dentist place. Okay. And then whenever they're filming, they do, like now they're starting to put up some of this stuff, they do put a little signs up that says, please use main entrance or use back entrance, and they put signs up because they paper all of the windows. As you can see, they paper the windows so that when there's filming done, then none of that's seen from the inside. It doesn't bother the customers that are coming in and out, and you don't see during the filming people in the stores. Okay, so they still have the papering up from theirs. Okay, there's the furniture center that you see in the story as well too. And then there's Gypsy. You see Gypsy in the story. When she goes walking by, you see the word, or you see Gypsy. Let's see if I can find it. The little Gypsy sign. There we are, the signs. There we go. So that's the main area. And then, okay, this is again the town where The Walking Dead is filmed. And here is the Pink Chair Boutique. And this is where we see Daryl and the sheriff and the others come in to the town. And this is the point right here where you see Daryl turning and he throws the smoke bomb into the town. Of course, there's the boutique, and then that's a little place where they're hiding at, the little cubby. And you can tell they've added more flowering into this little pot thing in front of us to hide the little hanging sign, but then there's more flowering bushes here. And then that's where they were at, and then that is down into town. Alright, this is the area where the governor was playing golf on top of that truck. So this is the road. I'm standing on the barricade area, and that's pointing up toward where he was hitting the golf balls up the street. So that's the area I'm at now. Okay, now we're back again. Over across the street is the governor's place, as you can see. And there's the sign. We'll get closer. It says Woodbury on it. But then down here, right down below it, that's where the barricade was with the buses. Those cars are right there at it, right where the barricade was for the buses, where the zombies and couldn't get in, you know, where they were standing on the buses and they were shooting at the zombies on the other side. Those cars were stopped at the stop sign exactly where the buses are at. And then she came from the buses there and ran up the street where they heard the people yelling and hollering, ran up the street, and then that's where like the zombies and stuff had attacked. So right here, obviously you can see by the color of the buildings that that's where the buses were at. Okay, so then we'll go across the street. We're not going to jaywalk, and I will show you the Woodbury Town Hall and the governor's place. Okay, there's the sign that says Woodbury Town Hall, and then there's the building that you see in The Walking Dead. The governor goes in and out quite a bit. There's the property. It's a pretty good sized little area. They got it all boarded up, of course, as you can see. And then across the street, I missed this earlier, across the street it says Bank of Woodbury. I missed that earlier, but yeah, it's there. Bank of Woodbury, okay? And then this is going back up the street from where Andrea and them had run from the town, in the town where then the zombie had gotten some of the people, and then she killed a zombie, and then the governor came out and then killed their man who'd got eaten by the zombie. So anyway, there's that again. You're not allowed to go in there and mess around, obviously. Real pretty nice little bushes and stuff. Looks real nice. Nice little town. Over there's all the little buildings. There's the water tower that you see in the show. You can see it. There it is. Their water tower. There's a little bird.
Won't see it. It'll move.
No. So it is a nice little size little property right there that that building's in. Nice little size. Alright. This is the place I'm staying in, Senoia, Georgia, where the bed and breakfast. Really nice place. Love it. This is where we eat. We ate our breakfast out in this room. It's really nice. Look at that pump organ. Really neat. Love the fireplaces. Really nice little fireplace areas. That rock and gravel, that's where they park the cars and stuff, and trailers for the Walking Dead movie, for makeup and so forth. And the road is where they hang out at to get ready to go to their scenes. So this is the front area. It has a wooden porch. It has rockers, chairs, lounges on it. It's really nice.